There can only be one. 4 arrive in Abu Dhabi with a chance to win this World Championship. Only one will leave as the World Champion. Good evening to you. I'm Mr. Storm. Joined in the commentary box by a litany of TRL legends in speech box. I'm joined by Titan, by Camoo, by Mark McBrearty, and by Will for what can only be described as TRL's greatest ever final day. Under the little hotel section, 4th gear, 160 kilometers, keeping it nice and straight. And towards the penultimate corner on the track, turn number 15 before stamping on the brakes. The right-hander of turn 16, Thomas set a 22.2, Ryu Zappu sets a 22.3, and crucially, lower Will. Rising into 8th gear, he's got about 20% of his battery left to use. Middle sector split. Is it going to be purple again? It's a 51.473. It's looking very, very solid, Titan.
Yeah, definitely very good indeed. As the last part of the final sector now, going towards the final few corners. Nicely done there. Now towards the double left to Latifi Square as we go past the Latifi wall. And now to the both right-hand corners towards the final corner. There we go. And across the line with 121.4.
It's a stunning lap from Sam Lewis to put himself in provisional pole position for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 3 and a bit tenths quicker than Oskar, who we thought had set a great first run. He needs an absolute belter. 1 minute 55 seconds left. The track is now starting to populate, and Oskar is the first of the title contenders to get us going. He starts the evening 3rd in the World Championship. Nice run through turn number 1. 4th gear, rising to 5th. He's invalidated us! And it's all gone down the toilet, Titan.
Yeah, go down the toilet like that Tuesday taco.
That's the best analogy you've ever come up with, Titan. Well done, well done. Where does this leave us now, Will, with Oskar invalidating his run?
Well, it's really now just between Heckeron, Ryu and Sam for pole. It's a shame for Oskar, but I reckon with the time he's set, he's going to start high up anyway.
Well, Ryu is going to be the first out of the championship contenders to go again then. Oskar will get around. So potentially he or Sam Lewis will be the last person to cross the line in this session. The first person to cross the line will be Valtteri Bottas, who will go again, but we are going to focus on Ryu Zappu. But of course we will keep you updated of what happens with the other 9 drivers on the track. Ryu Zappu begins the evening 22 points behind Heckeron, needs to win to have any chance of taking this title and his 3rd overall TRL title. He needs a miracle, not just in the race, but in this qualifying session itself. 40 seconds to go, and Ryu Zappu gets his final qualifying run underway. Down to turn 1, 4th gear, dropping down, no he doesn't. 190 kilometers now, rise to 200, and 4th gear, rise to 5th, then 6th. Lovely run through turn number 2 and 3. Make sure not to invalidate your lap like your teammate did. First sector split. He's found 3/10, Titan. What a sector!
Absolutely, what a sector indeed. Absolutely amazing.
Magical stuff. Oskar is starting his run. Heckeron's 3/10 down. Heckeron will not improve. Ryu Zappu heads down towards turns number 6 and 7. The chicane in the middle of the lap. Of course, Oskar and Sam Lewis will be coming up first sector time splits now, so let's see what Oskar's doing. Is he improving on this, his final run of the session? He's 34 thousandths of a second down. Is Sam Lewis improving? He's 29 thousandths of a second down. Ryu Zappu's still 3/10 up, Titan.
Yeah, absolutely amazing with Zappu. Can he do it? Can he keep the pace and control of the car?
If you can remember as far back to Season 2, Heckeron pulled a blinder of a lap to steal pole position right under Ryu Zappu's nose when he was fighting for the World Championship. Can Ryu Zappu do the exact same thing as Heckeron did a year and a half ago? Ryu slides going through turn number 14, but the momentum he's gained in his lap should be enough to put him in a great position. It's been a fantastic lap as Janko Tisa. Ryu to the line, goes for 1 minute 20.913. Heckeron, Oskar going through the middle sector split now. I'm not sure whether it's an improvement or not, but we will find out as he comes through the final sector and as he heads towards the hotel. He's invalidated his lap, and it's all over to Sam Lewis, Titan.
Yeah, but as Oskar just brutally molests McLaren through the Latifi's wall and square, here we come around to the final corner.
Sam Lewis has pole position, but is he going to be able to improve? He slides, and Sam Lewis improve, but he's on pole position for the title decider, Will. Here's your qualifying order for the final race of the season. Sam Lewis on pole, Oskar alongside him on the front row, Ryu 3rd, Heckeron a long way back in 6th. The rest of the grid, Janko Tisa, Thomas, Westrizi, Bottas, Massacrator and Pete's Amazing. with Sam Lewis starting down in a desolate 10th position. He needs a miracle now, but he has the pace, and we've seen him come back from last on the grid before, but this time it is for the championship. Oskar starts on pole. He's world champion as it stands, with title rival Ryu Zappu third TRL title and his second in a row, starting on the back of the front row in second. Jan is third, Thomas fourth, with Heckeron in fifth. Sam Lewis lines into his grid spot in 10th, and for the final time this season, we are ready and raring to go. So for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, it's 1-2. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is underway. It's a good from Oskar. It's a decent start from Ryu Zappu, but what a start from Jan Kotisa, who goes around the outside but can't lead into turn. Ryu Zappu also can't get past Jan Kotisa, so Oskar leads the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix from Jan Kotisa in second, Ryu's third, Thomas in fourth, with Heckeron in sixth position. He's lost a spot. Sam Lewis has gained one. He goes to the inside of Massacrator going into turn number 5, and he's into P number 8 as Heckeron and Bottas go wheel to wheel, but the perfect start for Oskar. He's winning the championship as it stands, Titan.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, yes, but Ryu trying to make a move on Jan Kotisa is looking well.
Ryu is able to get that move done going into the turn 6 and 7 chicane complex. Heckeron and Bottas go wheel to wheel. Bottas goes into the back of Westreezy. Thomas had a little bit of a moment coming out of turn 7, and look, Sam Lewis is, he's right on the Bottas and Heckeron, and they might just be going 3 wide going down into turn number 9. We ride on with Sam Lewis as they head into that swooping left-hander. He backs out as Bottas goes up the inside, and Heckeron crucially falls down to 7th position, Titan. Oh, contact! And Heckeron forced off the track. He stays alive. Sam Lewis sails around the outside. He's into 7th position, but Heckeron will fight back. They go side by side through the hotel section. Sam Lewis gets the move done, Titan.
Yeah, that was a critical moment there for Sam Lewis, and it definitely helped with the contact both of the two made at the front.
Heckeron with a small lock-up going through turn number 16, but as you were at the front, Oskar from Ryu from Jan Kotisa, and as it stands, Oskar is TRL champion for the first ever time, and it's the perfect start for him, Will.
Yeah, it's gone well for Oskar. That little battle between Jan and Ryu has allowed him to open up about a 7/10 gap, so it's going well for him so far.
But we have a 7-man DRS train at the front of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Look how close Oskar's getting. Oskar regains the lead of the race and is champion as it stands. Big slide for Westreezy going through turn number 6. Sam Lewis gets very, but isn't able to get that move done. How important is it for him that he gets past Titan?
Very important, dude. The winning championship needs to get ahead of as many people as possible.
And he has gotten in front of Westreezy going down into turn number 9. Westreezy sends it. They do. It's a dangerous move as these two go wheel to wheel for the second week in a row. Westreezy wants his own back, I think, Titan.
Ryu got past Oskar.
Yeah, Ryu has regained the lead of the Grand Prix, so it's just incredible at the front of the Grand Prix so far. Back to the battle at the front. Sam Lewis is in 6th position and closing on Westreezy once again. That's right on board with Sam Lewis, actually. He is gaining so much ground on Westreezy to the inside into turn number 6. Westreezy will hold it right around the outside. Can he do what he did in the last lap? He runs wide. Sam Lewis gets it done, Camoo.
Amazing. As I said, he will go up. He has race pace.
Heckeron currently champion as it stands with all the guys in trouble, but Oskar now regains the lead and Oskar is once again TRL champion. Of course, Sam Lewis will have to finish 3rd or lower if Heckeron finishes 7th for Oskar to win this title tonight. And I don't think we would be saying, maybe 2 hours ago when we started, Tyson, that Oskar will win the championship as Ryu Zappu locks up going into turn 12. Jan Kotisa goes to the outside battle, but Jan can't get it done. Titan, can I just very quickly ask you, what does Thomas do if Sam Lewis is a knocking?
Defend like a lion.
He's got to do that, but first and foremost, we'll ride on board of Ryu Zappu as they come down the back straight towards the turn 6-7 chicane complex. Ryu Zappu gaining. He's going to go to the inside, but won't get the move done. Sam Lewis gets very close to Thomas, runs wide, and as a result doesn't get the move done. Heckeron has to get past Westreezy as soon as possible. He's not making any ground up. Oskar 4/10 behind Ryu Zappu will have DRS, and the field has started to open up a little bit as Oskar will once again fly past Ryu Zappu going into turn 6, and Oskar once again regains the lead of the race and the championship. As Thomas and Jan Kotisa get very close, they do make contact. That could open things up for Sam Lewis. Poor run for Jan Kotisa coming out of turn number 7. Sam Lewis is right on the bumper of Thomas. He's got a better exit. Crucially, Thomas will have slipstream. They're going to go 3 wide going down into turn 9. It's a huge in this race. Sam Lewis to take them around the outside. Can he get the move done? No, he can't. Thomas fights back, but Sam Lewis gets better traction. Sam Lewis in front, Tyson.
Yeah, that was an amazing move from Sam Lewis. Really well done around the outside.
Right, Oskar very, very out of sorts going for the hotel complex there. Sam Lewis now 2 tenths behind. Oskar out of DRS range, Camoo. As Oskar pits, Oskar comes into the pits. So Oskar decides to gamble early, and as it stands, Sam Lewis is TRL champion. Westreezy picks up a 3-second time penalty for track limit violations, and Oskar will go onto the hard compound tyre. Why do you think he's done that, Tyson?
Maybe, I mean, a bit of an early call, but maybe, yeah, it is get the cut done.
Ryu Zappu pits from the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, so Ryu decides to go for the undercut. Sam Lewis takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Heckeron will stay out, as does Thomas, as does Jan, as does Sam Lewis. So Ryu Zappu decides to go for that undercut. As we head on to lap 10 with 20 laps left in the season, he goes onto the hard compound tyre. It's a slow stop from the Red Bull pit crew, but crucially Sam Lewis is in the lead and is on for a 6th win in 7 races and the championship, Tyson.
Purple. Yeah, will Oskar overtake him now? Yeah.
Oskar will actually get in front of Ryu Zappu, which is big because you'd like to think that Oskar will be back in the lead of the race after the next group of men make the stops, Tyson.
Gap. He gained 2 seconds by pitting 1 lap earlier. It's all about DRS games, this track, and he has done it amazingly.
Thomas has to stay within DRS range. He's at a poor run going through the 6-7 chicane complex. He is now out of DRS range, and this is big for Sam Lewis now, Tom.
Thomas has the box now, so not need any more time.
And as it, sorry, Tom. So far this evening, as Heckeron gets past Jan Kotisa, all 4 men in the championship battle have led the title at least once so far. As Heckeron has a big snap going out of turn number 9, but you'd like to think some of them are going to pit now, Tyson.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they have to try and respond in any way they can, and I think pitting is pitting now. It's probably the only option.
He's not.
Sam Lewis stays out, Thomas comes in, and Heckeron stays out. So Sam Lewis heading into the hotel section for the 11th time in this race. He started last. His internet cut out in the first running of this race. Let's find out whether he pits now. Sam Lewis comes in. Heckeron surely has to match what he does. Heckeron does come in, so the front 2 pit, and Oskar will retake the lead of the Grand Prix, Camoo.
Yeah, finally. What can
finally,
we say?
Yeah. Sam Lewis goes onto the hard compound tyre. He will not be held up by Heckeron going into his box. Heckeron goes onto the hards. Jan Kotisa goes onto the hards and potentially his final race for Aston Martin. What have you made of his performance, Will, as Massacrator leads the...
Damn. Well, yeah, Jan's doing really well. I'm proud of him and how he's doing, and he can score some good points for the team tonight.
Well, currently as it stands, with the net pit stops going on, you'd like to think passed by Oskar sooner rather than later. As it stands, Oskar would be TRL champion whenever Massacrator comes into the pits. So Oskar, once again this evening, has played the strategy right and leads the title race once again tonight. Massacrator is going to fight this, and Oskar nearly gets put into the wall. It up the inside, gets the lead of the race, at least for a second or two, holds it around the outside, going for the L section. Finally, this puts Ryu Zappu in the battle now, Tyson.
Yeah, that was very stressful to watch.
Here goes Sam Lewis down into turn number 5, has a small little look. Westreezy has a bigger look on Thomas, isn't able to get done. Sam Lewis will go for the undercut on the track. Is he able to drag alongside him? He is of course going to be able to use his battery and DRS. Westreezy in the slipstream of Thomas as they head down towards the 6-7 chicane complex. Westreezy to one side, Sam Lewis to another. Up the inside he goes, into third place, contact made. Thomas holds on for now at least. And Sam Lewis holds it around the outside. He will have DRS once again. There's not much Thomas can do here, Titan, except force him towards the wall. As Sam Lewis gets past.
Yeah, it didn't.
Ryu Zappu retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. Ryu Zappu leads the Abu Dhabi. So Oskar once again relegated down to second. Thomas gets very close to Sam Lewis, going through the chicane section there, and a poor exit for Sam Lewis might help Thomas, which has happened, as Thomas now uses all of his DRS, all of his battery to try and maybe hang it around the outside going into turn number 9. He's got a fantastic run here, and Thomas will sail around the outside. Titan, do they make contact? Sam Lewis holds on, returns to third position, but it's very, very, very close. Contact made going into the hotel section. Thomas gets it done.
Defend.
Defend to the words of Camoo, and he is doing exactly that. So the big thing here is where Heckeron is. He's currently in 6th position. I keep looking down at my phone, and every time I do, something happens in this Grand Prix. If Heckeron finishes 6th, Sam Lewis has to finish 3rd or higher, which he isn't doing at the moment. Oskar has to win and hope Sam is 3rd or lower. So as it stands, there is a good chance that Oskar might be able to bring the TRL title home, but this is going to go to the final lap surely, Titan, as Sam Lewis has a great chance to get past Thomas again.
At the moment, it does look that way, and any slight mistake could turn this over.
Big, small slide, I suppose I should say, for Thomas as he heads out of turn number 5. Let's ride on board with Sam Lewis as he's going to use his battery and DRS to try and get past the Red Bull that has caused him so much harm this evening. The move done. Will Thomas be able to hold it around the outside? Sam Lewis goes slightly deep, blocks the corner as a result, but Thomas will have DRS, and he hasn't had the worst exit in the world, so it's a repeat of lap number 15 on lap number 16, as Thomas will once again try and hold it around the outside, going towards turn number 9. Will they make contact like they did on the last lap? Thomas sends it around the outside. Sam Lewis dives down the corner, making it his own. He's got the corner this time. He's got the place back, Will.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just watching it back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's crucial for Sam Lewis. He needs to now stay ahead of Thomas at all costs. He cannot
is actually staying ahead of Heckeron.
Crucially enough, while Will watches Grapes get... Oskar pits. So Oskar was within a second. He was out of the second gap now to get DRS. He has pit, so this is an interesting strategy call for him now. What do the rest of the field do, Titan, as Oskar goes on to another set of hards? We haven't spoken to Camoo. Yellow flag. Pizza amazing spins, and we have a very safety.
Oh my god, Oskar's chances now.
Oh, that might...
Well, it depends on how long it lasts.
It will last
as well.
half a lap.
So now what do the rest of the field do?
Storm, can I cut in one moment? I
Yeah, go on, Tom,
some news. Just looking at the race director here, Sam Lewis has got 2 warnings. One more warning and he gets a free second.
What about Ryu?
It's one... Never mind.
Ryu has got 1, I believe. Only 1. Thomas has already got a free second, so...
Let's find... Sorry, Tom, I'll interrupt there. Drive-through penalty for Bottas speeding under virtual safety car. We've gone to green flag conditions as soon as maybe some people were contemplating pitting. Thomas has got a great restart and has closed the gap from 1.2 seconds to 0.5 of a second, Titan, and that's big. These two haven't really had too many on-track battles since Sam Lewis entered the league, but if Ryu has a championship on the line, regardless of how far he's got to go to win it, he's going to try and win it. Here comes Sam Lewis to the outside. Ryu goes deep, holds on for now. Sam Lewis tries to out of turn number 7. He's got the better traction. What does Ryu Zeppu do? He hits him all the way around, but he gets it done, Titan.
Yeah, Sam Lewis has passed it into first place.
Title is his as it stands, and it is match point Sam Lewis now, Titan.
I want drama.
Good stuff. Ryu Zeppu, to his credit, has stayed with Sam Lewis. Yellow flag. Oh, Bottas out! Safety car! Safety car deployed! Bottas has done it with Latifi!
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's actually done it. Oh my god!
Sam and Ryu pits. Thomas pits. What does Heckeron do?
Oh my god!
Heckeron pits. Oskar stays out.
He's actually just done a Latifi.
Oskar stays out.
Holy moly! Someone gets Skyfall on. Someone gets Skyfall on.
If you couldn't have thought of a better way to end this championship, I don't blame you. But Bottas has crashed to bring out a safety car with 5 laps to go. Oskar controls the pace. He is going to leave this incredibly late. So for the glory and for the riches of winning the world title, we're to decide who the Season 7 TRL champion will be. Who's got a great chance to get past Oskar going down in turn 1. Oskar has to fight this. Fresh hearts for Sam Lewis, all hearts for Oskar. He slows it down. Ryu makes contact. Here goes Heckeron into 4th position. This is what he needed, but Thomas doesn't let him go after all. So what's happening here, Titan? Titan can't speak coherent English. Heckeron gets past Thomas, so Heckeron needs to get into 2nd position. Sam Lewis versus Oskar for the lead in this Grand Prix. Is Sam Lewis going to be able to get past this, put his destiny into his own hands? Will the boy from Delaware win a TRL title? He goes around the... Oskar makes contact, forces him wide, and they make contact. Ryu Zappu makes contact. Sam Lewis lead. Ryu in the wall.
Wait. What?
It is Heckeron v Sam Lewis for the title. They head down to...
Oh my god.
Like 21 again. Sam Lewis is on new hard. Heckeron new... Titan, what's going to happen?
No, I don't
Streezy. We're Streezy.
Well, Streezy's going for it.
Heckeron gets very, very close going into the hotel section, so it's going 1 lap to decide the championship. Ryu and Oscar's title hopes are over. Massacrator has gone around, but Sam Lewis will have to deal with Heckeron with DRS and fresh, soft compound tires. You have never seen an ending to a race like this in your life. So savor it. 3 months.
This is the exact same.
Why is Heckeron not fast?
Get Skyfall on right now. Holy.
Heckeron within 6/10. He has got battery. No, he doesn't have battery to play with. Sam Lewis does. So Heckeron has got the fresher soft compound tires, but he's not gaining. So he will have roughly 2 chances to win this world championship and to end his near 8th season hoodoo. Can he get the job done? He is losing time by the corner, and suddenly Sam Lewis is in the perfect position to win this title race. And Heckeron is losing. And it seems like it's over at last, Titan.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Unless something happens right now, it's all over.
Westry's just straight line Sam.
84 days after this season began in Australia, which saw Thomas take a win down under in his final season for Red Bull. We would never have imagined this point. I never would have imagined I'd have got to this point to commentate on one of the greatest title battles I have ever witnessed. And Sam Lewis came into this league halfway through the season. He won the Hungarian Grand Prix in his TRL debut, and he has not looked back since. And he is going to do it, so stand up for the boy from Delaware who is going to realize his dream. And for America, it's not going to be Ryu Zappu or Heckeron, but the ascension is complete as Sam Lewis wins the TRL title! Heckeron is 2nd and loses at last. Oskar finishes 6th for valiant effort from him, but he doesn't.
From 10.
And Ryu Zappu finishes 8th. But Titan, the boy from Delaware in a Ferrari, is TRL champion for the first ever time.
Yeah, that was incredible. But the drama in T1 chat is already going off. They're already talking about a Lewis penalty.
Yeah, Sam Lewis penalty they are talking about.
There's a chance he gets a penalty.
I think.
Well, hopefully for his sake he doesn't, but let's run through the final race standings as it stands for the moment. Sam Lewis is TRL champion, with Heckeron missing out yet again by 1 singular point. Westreezy finishes 3rd, a great race for him for Visa Cash App Racing Bulls with Jan Katisa in 4th. Oskar misses out. He did all he could to try and deny Sam Lewis from the championship, with Pizza Amazing 6th, Massacrator 7th, Ryu Zappu finishes 8th, with Thomas in 9th and Bottas our only retirement. But Sam Lewis is TRL champion of the world, Titan.
Feel like a child. Did you fall?